Meanwhile, the Russia-Ukraine war is replete with endless twists and turns. On the one hand, Kiev has lashed out at Moscow for attacking civilians in a restaurant bombing. On the other hand, the West has rolled the dice on Putin's failure, following the Wagner Group's attempted mutiny last week. The ongoing conflict has spread into various different directions as of now, with each front telling a different story. On Tuesday, the Russian missile had allegedly hit a crowded restaurant in Ukraine's eastern city of Kramatorsk. The local authorities said that the attack killed 11 civilians, including 3 children. 61 others had been injured as well in the attack. But Moscow has vehemently denied bombing the civilians. The Kremlin has said that the strikes are carried out on objects that are connected with the military infrastructure in some way or the other. Take a listen.
В городе Краматорск Донецкой Народной Республики поражен пункт временной дислокации командного состава 56-й мотопехотной бригады Вооруженных сил Украины.
But amidst the incessant barrage of attacks on Ukraine, the West feels that Putin's position in the conflict is weakening. Here's what the U.S. President Joe Biden had to say.
It's hard to tell, but he's clearly losing the war in Iraq. He's losing the war at home. And he has become a bit of a pariah around the world. And it's not just NATO. It's not just the European Union. It's Japan. It's 40 nations.
Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken also echoed Biden's sentiments. In a conversation at the Council on Foreign Relations in New York City, Blinken claimed that Russia's invasion of Ukraine had positive ramifications for NATO. He said that the Western bloc became closer and larger and came together to support Ukraine in its fight to stay on the map. The comments come in the backdrop of Russia's brush with the mutiny in the country, as the Wagner Group accelerated his plans to capture the country's military leadership last weekend. Poland, meanwhile, has warned that the Wagner troops in Belarus could pose a potential threat to countries in the region. On a visit to Ukraine, Poland's president said that the Wagner Group in Belarus could pose a potential threat to Poland, which shares a border with Belarus, a threat to Lithuania as well as Latvia.